And every time we do an education and awareness event, we seem to get more individuals and families that are reaching out asking for that help, right? So lowering that stigma. So that is why we have our Advocates for Hope program. That is our initial peer support and resource connection. Really, we get on the phone with people, let them know they're not alone, and then connect them to resources. But I'm gonna have Dawn, one of our newest board members here in Florida, share a little bit more about that.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. And as Emily said, my name is Dawn Belamarich, and I am very fortunate to be a board member on ARCHway's board. More than that, I have been a mental health and addiction treatment provider for the last 20 years. I'm a licensed mental health provider, licensed drug and alcohol therapist in both Jersey and Florida. And I have seen so many friends and family members impacted by addiction and mental health, a lot of them that are not around today to tell their story. So the mission of this organization is very powerful to me, it's very meaningful to me, and I am very excited to see so many people here to support. I am here to talk about the Advocates for Hope program. And one of the reasons I was really excited to be a part of ARCHway was because ARCHway is truly doing something different. Most organizations in the field of mental health and addiction provide treatment or recovery housing. And that is not what ARCHway or this program is doing. Really, this program is a support, a peer-based support for family and loved ones who have a loved one that they're trying to get help or resources or access for. Anyone that answers, anyone that they speak to is someone that has a lived experience of mental health and addiction. And as a provider, I truly can't tell you how impactful that is to call the other end of a phone or to have someone talk with you that truly understands the experience as compared to someone who's trying to understand it. It's very, very impactful. The families who have walked this journey are obviously here to help train others and provide the resources. And even though they're not long-term professionals, it does help provide the immediate support that someone needs to either access care. We also give funds to support with some deductibles to get into treatment. I know that we've supported with first month rent at recovery houses. And we also give scholarships to housing and other organizations to provide scholarships to patients who may need access to care. Obviously, this is fully funded privately. So it requires everyone's support, not only in this room, but everyone that is a supporter of the ARCHway Institute and that wants to help people access the care that they need for long-term wellness and recovery. I did get some interesting notes, thanks to Dan. The number one place that we get requests and call for help are Southwest Florida, which for many, as a New Jerseyan, this was pretty stunning to hear, because I think of other locations that I've been to as potentially higher need or less stigmatized in the talk, but really the number one calls are coming in from this region that you're sitting in. It's also coming from grandparents, it's coming from loved ones who are not just calling from maybe Southwest Florida for a relative that's here, but concerned about a loved one that they have in any part of the country. So this program is incredible. It provides a resource that, as a treatment provider myself, I can tell you is needed, is necessary, and will help people on their journey to recovery. Okay, that's for me. It's very unique, and I'm going to pass it back to Emily to tell you how to do this.